Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to my kitchen for another video. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Derek from Simnett Nutrition, and today I'm gonna be showing you how to make Kitchari. So this is a really easily digestible dish that has some deep roots in traditional Eastern medicine. So this is actually an ancient Ayurvedic recipe, and Kitchari always consists of 2 easily digestible grains, spices that also help with digestion and ease the digestive tract, and then optional are some cooked vegetables with it. I just thought this would be a cool thing to show you guys because after I made that digestion tips video a few weeks ago, you guys were asking about foods that were easy to digest. So here is a meal for you guys that were asking. So I often make this when I'm sick, if I don't have like a huge appetite, if my digestion is upset for whatever reason, if I have like sour stomach or if I ate really badly the day before or whatnot. This is like a real easy go-to dish of mine when I'm not really feeling anything else. And I actually have it as a side dish often too, and it goes perfectly with, you know, a bunch of other steamed vegetables and maybe a stir fry or something like that. Traditionally, this was actually eaten on its own though, so for full effect, you definitely want to have it without anything else. It's also traditional to cook the herbs and the spices in ghee or oil before adding them to the dish, but I'm a simple man and I like to try and just keep things as simple as possible, so this is just gonna be all in one pot. So let me show you guys how I do this.
The main part of this dish are the split mung beans. These are chosen because mung beans tend to be one of the most easily digestible legumes and are extremely nutritious. When they are split and the hull removed, like I have here, it makes them even easier to digest and quicker to cook. They can be a little tough to find in stores, and this is what you'll usually find when you go looking for mung beans. These are whole mung beans. So what you can actually do is soak and sprout these yourself if you want, and that will aid in the digestion and reduce cooking time. You'll see the split mung beans go by a few different names in stores: mung dal, split yellow mung beans, but whatever they are, just get them because they're so cheap, they're easy on the digestion, and they're really tasty. So the other traditional main ingredient is white basmati rice. The reason white rice is used is because it's really gentle on the digestive tract, and too much fiber can be tough on a compromised gut. You can substitute this out for other things if you want. Quinoa, red lentils, amaranth, brown rice are all possibilities. So you can play around with the ratios and find what works best for you or what you like, but I like using a cup of the split yellow mung beans. You want to make sure that you rinse those really well and look through them to make sure there's no pebbles or stones or anything in them, because sometimes there are, especially in the green full mung beans. I've almost cracked a tooth eating those, so be careful. And then I'm going to use a half a cup of the white basmati rice. And then you're going to want to put that into a nice deep pot or saucepan. And next you're going to choose your vegetables. So it's not necessary with this recipe, I mean, depending on how gentle you want it to be, but I find some nice finely chopped carrots go really well, and then I'll be adding some frozen peas just as it all finishes cooking. So put that into the pot as well, and then you're going to add the liquid. I like to do a little bit of veggie broth and a bit of water. So I'm going to use 4 cups of liquid in total, and it's going to be 2 cups of veggie broth, and then 2 cups of water. I like adding the veggie broth in this because it gives it a little bump in flavor and nutrition, since this is such a simple recipe. Now it is time to choose the spices. So traditionally, these spices were carefully selected to help balance the doshas. In Ayurvedic medicine, the doshas are the 3 energies that are believed to circulate in the body and govern physiological activities. However, I just add a bunch of spices that I know help with digestion. So here's some of those. Cardoman is a bright and sweet tasting spice that is good for helping with nausea, heartburn, bloating, and gas. Both cumin seed and ground cumin go great in here. They're anti-inflammatory, promote the release of gastric juices, and help to relieve upset stomach. And of course, we can't leave out ginger. Ginger is like the king of all digestive aids. So it helps to relieve a lot of things: nausea, pain, it increases saliva flow. Coriander is a really flavorful spice I often put in here, and it is really helpful at helping to relieve gas and bloating. And of course, we cannot forget about turmeric powder. This is a really powerful anti-inflammatory. It helps to relieve inflammation of the gut and also helps to reduce gut permeability. So I'm just throwing a half a teaspoon of all these spices in there. Feel free to adjust as you would like, but this turned out to be a really nice mix. And traditionally what many households do is they would just put this together ahead of time and keep it in a sealed container so that they could just like take a spoonful of it and throw it into their cooking as they wish. So next you just want to give that all a good stir, and then you want to put it on the stovetop. So I like to bring it to a boil and then reduce to a simmer for 25 to 30 minutes until all the liquid has been absorbed. So you also want to check it from time to time, just make sure it's not like burning on the bottom, everything's cooking okay. Give it a stir, put the lid back on, and then in 30 minutes, this is what it should look like. And then you just want to remove it from the heat and add those frozen peas. These are actually fresh peas. We didn't have any frozen peas left, but Crystal had some that she peeled for me, so appreciate that. Shout out to her for doing that.
So after the 30 minutes, it definitely soaked up all the liquid. The carrots are nice and soft, and it actually smells really good. So one thing left to do, let's plate it up and taste it, see how it is.
It's often served with some fresh herbs on top, so I like to chop up some cilantro. I find the flavors go nicely together, but if you don't like that, you do not have to put it on there. And then I do like to have some fat with it as well. It's a pretty low-fat recipe, so having some fat like avocado, maybe tahini, or some hemp seeds will help you absorb those fat-soluble vitamins, the A, D, E, and K.
All right, so I better try it out and let you guys know how it tastes. It should be noted though that this isn't really designed to be like the most flavorful, crazy dish that you've ever had in your whole life. Like, keep in mind, it is healing, and it's not meant to be like over the top with flavor or anything like that. So there we go. With that being said, didn't set the bar very high, did I? It's good. It's actually really good. Could definitely use like some hot sauce or something like that, but I'm gonna refrain from doing that in the spirit of this video for good digestion. No hot sauce on it today. All right, so I think that's probably it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. Definitely tag me at Simnett Nutrition if you do make this, because I love seeing your versions of my creations. Actually, I can't take credit for this. This is like a 5,000-year-old recipe. So yeah, this definitely is not mine, but still tag me in it. I wanna see if you guys eat it and make it. So thank you all for watching this video all the way to the end. I know we're all very busy. There's a million different things we could be doing, a million different channels on YouTube you could be watching, but you watched mine, so I appreciate it. Definitely subscribe if you have not yet. Like the video so that YouTube will suggest it to more people, and comment down below. Let me know what you thought. Have you guys ever tried Kitchari? Have you ever heard of it even? I will see you guys soon with another video. Peace. I'll fix this. God. Oh no. Next video, how spicy Kitchari ruined my gut. See you guys.